Here we are.
What's going on, everybody?
Hel- Hello, beautiful people.
Call them beautiful.
Oh, Shaden and Stevie, absolutely.
Yeah. Stevie is a beautiful person. Yaden's not bad himself.
Ooh, putting Stevie on a pedestal over Yaden? That ain't good.
There goes John stirring already.
No,
It's not
yeah,
the show is young, and he's already kindling up
no.
the water
Well,
to boil the tea.
You gotta warm up
Johnny.
the kettle somehow.
It should be Johnny Wedge Driver. That should be his name, not Death Drop.
Whoa.
Johnny Wedge Driver.
Whoa. Hey now. Alright, this chat is kind of annoying. Get rid of that. Alright, let's see. Stevie feels pretty.
Oh, so pretty.
Oh, he should.
To Lucas's
Chris
eyes, very much so.
Chris Getson. That's one of my guys right there too.
Well, we did have another appearance from the rising CMS star and Morgan Pumpernickel in this episode as well.
We did. We did.
We did.
Exclusive interview with Miss Paradise.
Yeah, the Miss Paradise wasn't too pleased with though, as if you noticed.
She wouldn't have been pleased with you either.
I'll say, what is she pleased with?
Well, I would have at least got her name right.
I mean, Morgan Pumpernickel did eventually. You make mistakes. We allow you to make mistakes, Lucas. Just because you make one mistake doesn't mean that you should be kicked off of the interview entirely.
I didn't say that. The interview got finished. Morgan did his job.
That and much more, as we're going to be talking about here. We got the Men's Colorado Cup to talk about as well. Last week was the Lockettes. This week is the men's. Got a lot to go over. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Dudes and Belts Recharge, presented by Rocky Mountain Pro. I am your host, Johnny Deathdrop. And like I said, tons to talk about here. Men's Colorado Cup. Before we get into everything, let's introduce the panel on the not the top. Surprisingly, he's going to be on the bottom because he prefers it that way.
I'm the base. I'm holding everybody up.
Okay, easy there. He is the one that lives way up there on the east coast of Maine. He is none other than the one and only Coastal Crusader.
What is going on, everybody? Yeah, I'm on down bottom tonight, holding up these two just like this, holding them up. What a great Colorado Cup. Very happy for Remy, as well as very happy that, man, that would change quickly. Very happy as well that one person in particular did not win. So that is very, very good. Made my whole night. So I was quite pleased with the Colorado Cup.
This is more like it. And on the top right, he is your resident Wikipedia of a Rocky Mountain Pro. Ranked number 4 CMS journalist last week. Let's see if he climbs the ladder this week. As well as he's the voice of charge and ignition. He is the one and only Lucas Bradwell.
What's going on, everybody? Hope you all had a great weekend. I know we all did here at Rocky Mountain Pro. Another big, exciting weekend as we had a great show at Summit Tacos last night. Fantastic gathering. Another sold out, man. They've been selling out Summit Tacos. Big happenings happening up there as well. As that's why you guys need to make sure not only do you tune into Charged every week, but Ignition is also a can't miss. There's going to be big stuff coming out of Ignition in the next few weeks, so make sure you tune into that. But tonight we are breaking down the Colorado Cup. What a historic Colorado Cup! But this is going to be big. Can't wait to chat with you guys and all the great people in chat, like my guy Chris Getson. He knows what's going on. He knows. That's my guy right there.
That's false. That's false. He's number 4 for a reason.
That's my guy.
All right, got the Jack McCready in there. Sonny, there he is. It's my man right there, Sonny. Hopefully you guys got along this past week during the men's Colorado Cup.
Yeah, not bad. He did another fantastic job by Sonny. So
Well, I mean, Lucas, you did say, "Hey, Sonny, you don't do much. Go grab the camera." At one point,
yeah, well, yeah. I mean, all
Oof.
he does is he does great job ring announcing, but he had time to go grab that camera. That poor cameraman got knocked out.
We got Jack McCready as well. Thunder
What's up,
Montoya
Jack?
paying a visit, and oh my God, here we go.
Oh, Dustin
Yeah,
Urick.
not
How do you?
Dustin.
There's a vulture sighting in chat.
Oh boy.
What's going on, Dustin? Great to have you here tonight. See, we're getting some new people. Dustin's, this is great. We're
It's
talking
actually
about the cup.
it's actually the perfect show for the week to tune in because they lasted all about 10 seconds combined in the Colorado Cup. So not a bad episode.
Yeah, got the job done. Got out of there. I mean, Caden's got the belt. It's okay.
My God, here we go. Got the job done. Got out of there. What is going on up there?
And I mean, the travesty that was all the foulness that happened to Johnny Casanova. Johnny, you were ripped off. We'll talk more about that. You need to have an injunction that was not fairly treated. I still think you could be part of the number one contender. There's a whole bunch of to investigate there. Enrique Calderon should be fined and suspended.
I beg to differ.
It's uncalled
Let's
for.
see. If I were a journalist, I would tell everyone or everybody that we actually stream Saturday's event live on Twitch.
We did. And I get forgetful, and I get forgetful at my old age. I don't get every detail. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff I forgot
Morgan
to tell.
Pumpernickel doesn't seem to forget things. And he's
He
way
doesn't
older
say
than
it
you,
either.
right?
Yeah. We're not starting with this today. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. Even you,
What's the matter,
Coastal.
Lucas? What's the
Even
matter?
you, Coastal.
What?
Nothing matter.
I
I
asked
just
a simple
you're already
question.
Why are you
what?
so sensitive tonight?
Morgan Pumpernickel seems to be at an elevated age as well, but he doesn't seem to forget things.
He doesn't even forgot Paradise's name. Miss Paradise. It's Miss Paradise.
Maybe he
Well,
did
back
not
then
want
it
to
used to be
assume
just
if
Paradise,
somebody
so
was,
it's a common
if
mistake.
somebody was,
Yeah. Well,
married or
she wants
not
to go by
married
Miss
or,
Paradise. She wants to go by Miss Paradise.
Mrs. Some teachers go by, a common mistake, but handled well. Feedback was, received, and the interview was great, wasn't it, John? I got a lot out of it.
Lucas has the CTE like us, Yaden. See, there you go. I can actually agree with that comment right there by Wake Member.
I've hit my head enough times on that trailer that I probably do by now. Man.
That's why real journalists write it down.
Oh, look at you.
Just saying. Just saying. All right, folks. Are you ready to do this? Episode 512, Men's Colorado Cup and Charge Championship match, by the way, which we're going to be kicking this episode off with. We had Jacob East going up against Hunter Gray for the Charge Championship.
Yeah, this was interesting because if you think of anybody that could really match up well against, the Mountain Devil, it is a guy like Jacob East who, let's be honest, he looks like he goes out Mountain Devil hunting for fun. Like he just seems like he's one of those, mountain men, lives out in there and he listens to, slam metal. So, I mean, he is the perfect mentality to go up against a guy like Hunter Gray. And he got definitely some offense in. This was not as easy as Hunter would have liked it to been. But Hunter, is the champion. He has found a new gear after he, defeated Jack Vaughn to win that belt back and become a two-time Charge champion. He has found another gear that he can hit when things aren't going the way he likes it. He can control the match and he can control the tempo. He's using his power and his athleticism. That senton, when he hit Jacob East with that drove all the wind straight out of Jacob East. That's an incredible move. And hey, Hunter Gray picking up a big win, keeping the Charge title, Lucas. And if he had been in the Colorado Cup, that could have been big difference there. He could have been maybe the 2-belt Mountain Devil.
Oh, absolutely. He would have been a favorite going into that matchup. But This match, he had a fight with Jacob East, and I'm a bit of a Jacob East fan. I like his mentality. I like his aggressiveness in the ring. He's got a lot going for him. Does Jacob East? Unfortunately, he was just a little bit physically overmatched by Hunter Gray in this. Hunter Gray just a little too much from a physical standpoint for Jacob East. But Jacob East, that guy can that guy can go, and I wouldn't be surprised that if he decides to show up more here at Rocky Mountain Pro, that he's not in a title picture more often. This is a guy that I could see being a major player if he decides to, make Rocky Mountain Pro more of a permanent place in his career. So I'll be interested to see what he does. But Hunter's once again just a guy that wants to keep that belt. He got a taste of what it was like to lose that title. It was a precious title, and yeah, well, Hunter's going to mark his territory there, Sonny. He's not going to lose that title anytime soon. Again, he knows what it's like to lose it, and he's going to do everything in his power to keep that title. Good luck to anybody else that's going to challenge Hunter Gray moving forward.
All right. Before we continue on with the episode, we want to remind our Spotify listeners that we do this live every Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. over in the mountain regions on YouTube and Twitch at rmpwrestling.com. And you can catch Charge every Wednesday night, same time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. over in the mountain regions on youtube.com/@rmpwrestling. All right. Before we actually continue, we should have started this from the top, but I just wanted to kind of break into the episode a little bit here. Lucas, there was some big news that happened this week as it pertains to Rocky Mountain Pro and the future of the organization. Would you like to enlighten the masses on
Yeah.
what just happened this week?
So we've got a new partnership.
What are you doing on your phone?
I'm looking at my notes. Is that all right? Because you're all saying I can't remember anything, so I'm trying to get everything right. Is that all right with you? Quit being a jerk.
Took 5 people calling
Whoa.
you out
Well,
to be able to actually write down notes for a show.
Let's breathe, man. Listen, if I learned anything from
well-
the Summer Casanova Summit, you got to breathe.
Okay, come on now.
You got to have
Come on now.
zen.
Come on now.
See, that's a good job, John. You de-escalated. John, Mr. Casanova would be very proud of you.
Yeah, as he escalates it, then he de-escalates it. That's very nice of him.
No, I just don't want to hear anything of the Summer of Casanova ever again on this show, actually. But go ahead, Lucas.
There's going to be plenty of time to talk about the Summer of Casanova because
I would prefer not to. Continue.
Well, now you've got me all flustered. So, well, we have teamed up with Golden Media Partners, guys, and they are focused on basically the distribution, advertising, sponsorship, and basically the strategic growth of Rocky Mountain Pro to really move us forward and take us to that next level. They're looking at getting us on more platforms, looking at big time sponsors, and this group kind of sought us out. So that means they see something in Rocky Mountain Pro and they really want to work with us. And this is a big, big opportunity for Rocky Mountain Pro to go even much bigger than what we have already expanded to. So the Golden Media Group, that is our new partners in really taking us to the next level. So we're really looking forward to it. Sure, there'll be more news about specific ventures that we're going to be doing, platforms that we'll be expanding to. So look for all that coming up in the very near future.
Coastal, any thoughts?
I mean, it sounds like a huge gain for Rocky Mountain Pro as well, for a way to get what we all know and love and we watch every week and we want everyone to experience. I think Rocky Mountain Pro has more matches than most where you say, do you want to see what pro wrestling is all about? Watch this. And this is just a great way to get more eyes on it, get more people to see it, more people to love it and grow it.
I think it's about time. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah.
It
It's been
definitely is.
been a long grind over the past handful of years, let's say. The amount of shows, the amount of matches that these competitors work every week, every month, every year. It's
Sometimes
easily
multiple times a day.
it's easily and I think they're doing a split coming up soon, right, Lucas, if I'm not mistaken?
What's that?
They're doing
You're
2
talking about
shows
this.
in one day.
Yes, we're on the September 19th, I believe. We're doing Summit Tacos, and we've got a show uh on East Colfax, I believe, in Denver. So uh yeah, we'll have more details on that as it gets closer. But yeah, we're going to be doing a split show at the same time, guys. So one will be an ignition taping, one will be a live event. So uh and we've got the roster to do it, which is unbelievable. And it just shows you what type of roster that we have, what type of people that we have, the production staff that we have that is able to pull that off as well. So it just goes to show you what a great group of people are in Rocky Mountain Pro right now.
Yeah, that reminds me of like living in Maine. So back when I was a kid, when the Fed would show up and they would have a show in Boston, you would get like the Intercontinental Champion, the Tag Champions, a couple other people that came up to Portland, and that was your house show. The big show was in Boston, but you kind of got like the other stars that weren't going to be on that show in your local area. So that's kind of cool. It reminds me of that from Rocky Mountain Pro.
Yeah, there's really no independent wrestling organization with the exception of maybe 1 or 2 other companies, at least in the country, that pulls off the schedule that Rocky Mountain Pro does on a yearly basis. And not only that, I mean, the production speaks for itself. We watch the rewind literally every goddamn week, and you see the production quality from back in 2016, where we are right now, to 10 years later in 2026. And you're talking about a complete 180
Mm.
in production quality. So it's definitely paid dividends,
Yeah,
and let's see what this takes us
yeah.
at this point.
And speaking of the production, also coming up very soon, there's going to be a revamped version of the side of the Rocky Mountain Pro Wrestling Academy. So that I'm kind of got a little hand in that as well, along with uh, the great guys that in the production over Easy Stevie, kind of leading that charge as well. So uh, be looking forward to that, as there'll be more details. Enrollment probably will be starting in October.
And I'm assuming that's going to be on the website at
Yeah,
rmpwrestling.com.
yeah, in the same training section as with the rest of the school.
Beautiful. All right, so that was the big announcement that happened over the week. And yeah, again, we'll see where it goes from here. Morgan Pumpernickel at it again with Miss Paradise getting that exclusive interview with the reigning Colorado Cup winner over on the Walkette side. Coastal's dying over there.
Well, that,
We're gonna skip Lucas over here for a second because we already know where his mind's gonna go for this one here. Coastal, what did you think about that interview?
I mean, I thought it was a great way because, Miss Paradise has been gone for a little while. We haven't seen her, I believe, since the NRW Classic. She was impressive there. She comes back and she wins the Colorado Cup. And it's like, why didn't people remember her? She believes that she's the one that can come in and class up the joint. And again, wasn't too impressed. I know Morgan's of the older, age, and sometimes some old dudes smell mothballs and stuff, but not very nice to comment about the smell. I mean, it can't be that bad. I mean, Miss Paradise is going to be a real problem for Punk and Morgan. I mean, She hits harder than she looks, and it's like basically it's like a Volkswagen Beetle with an attitude hitting you at 50 miles an hour with the force. It's crazy. She packs a small punch. She has an attitude. Pumpkin needs to be ready for everything.
And don't let the size fool you.
No,
She's very technical in the ring as well.
great submission.
Lucas, do I even need to go
Yeah.
to you?
Hey, if you want the truth, yeah, you can
All
come to me.
right, let's hear the truth, sir. Let's go ahead.
All
The
right.
truth shall set you
All right.
free.
It shall. And Morgan, not a bad interview. Not not Lucas Bradwell quality interview, but it was decent. It got the job done. Miss Paradise got her points across, and it gave her an opportunity. Miss Paradise, though, definitely not the biggest fan of one Morgan Pumpernickel. Uh, did comment about the smell. Also, had to correct Morgan, but Morgan finished it off fairly professionally. So all in all, not a bad interview. But Miss Paradise is the real story here. Miss Paradise is going to be a problem for one Punk and Morgan come Shocktober. Punk and Morgan better be ready. Punk and Morgan is this might be, as far as a wrestling standpoint, might be her toughest test. I know Lola is great, and that's been a big rivalry, but Miss Paradise, as far as experience goes, as far as just her in-ring prowess, as good as there is out there right now in this region. And the thing is there's a long history between Miss Paradise and Lola. They go back to their training days in Utah. So, a lot of the stuff that Lola knows, Miss Paradise taught her. So, uh, Punkin is in for a big time fight. Her Lockett's title might be in jeopardy come Shocktober. This should be one hell of a match, though. I can't wait as we get closer to talk more about this match.
Could be one of the bigger Lockett's matches we see to date this year. Having these two pair up.
Absolutely.
We'll see what happens. Boom. Lola is great. Can we clip that?
Yeah. Lola is great. I've never once disparaged Lola on her wrestling ability. Never.
All right.
No, just the company she keeps.
We got Dustin on the production crew is top notch. Same thing with Katie over here as well. Very, very few schools offering what RMP does from in ring to production. And it's all true. I dare you to go find another independent organization out there that has the schedule and has the production like RMP does. Maybe 1 to 2 organizations at best, to be honest. So, all right. There was an interaction between members of the law office, Cookie Wright and Lola, and Type 1 Warrior and Camacho. They were trying to get their number one contendership cashed in on Wednesday night before the Colorado Cup. That didn't happen because Eric Reyes, understandably was on vacation and wanted to spend an extra couple days down there. Him and Cookie have been working hard all year to try and get those tag titles. So,
Yeah, you know what? I have a theory about this. I don't think I think there's a lot of code words going on in here. I think what happened was, first off, they were scared because they don't want to lose those titles, and there is a chance that they could lose those. They could. I mean, you definitely do. You cannot take Camacho and the Type 1 Warrior at all lightly because they're going to come out and they're going to go 200 miles an hour. I think what happened is Reyes decided while he was down there, he probably made a stupid comment or said something to the wrong person. And you know what? He probably got arrested, guys. He's probably down there. He's probably in jail for a
no,
little
we
bit.
would
He'll
have
be
heard
okay. He'll
about
be
it.
out.
Well,
No,
well,
you wouldn't have because it would have got covered up. I'm just saying.
that's not a bad theory. My theory is that he got arrested they thought that he was trying to smuggle a chinchilla on top of his head. and
Could
that's
be too.
what that
Yeah.
they thought it was
Either way, John,
exotic animal trying to smuggle exotic animals into the country.
either way, that phone call opened with, "This is a phone call from Mexico City Police Station from Eric. Cookie, help." That's how that phone call opened.
You guys are ridiculous. Ridiculous. They'll get their tag team title match. Relax, you two. It's coming.
I'm just saying, Chopper City never had experiences like that. I mean, the JK Pop was always there to defend their titles when they were supposed to be.
They were trying
What's
to
the
get
law
away
office's
from
problem?
defending their titles. What do you mean?
Yeah, they both weren't there. I mean, this is unprofessional. One being there, he should have had to put the belt up. He should have had to defend it with Lola. Freebird rule. Lola wants to be a champion. There you go.
See, Katie, I agree. Lucas is just jealous of how good Eric Reyes' hair is.
Trust me, that's not it.
Anyways, they will get their tag team championship opportunity, guys. Again, vacation, Mexico. Depending on where you are, nice place. Why the hell would you leave?
Because you can't. The federales say so. That's my theory.
Clearly, he got over there in one piece. I'm sure he can get back in one piece too. All it takes is a passport. It's not like he's a member of a cartel or anything. All right, let's get back to your guys, Coastal. There was a package cut before the men's Colorado Cup. Caden Koyama addressing the possible number one contender that could be challenging for his title at Shocktober. How'd you feel about it?
I mean, I thought it stated pretty much everything that there is to know about Caden Koyama as champion. He's ready for you. He's going to warn you, you got to be careful what you're stepping in for because they are as united as ever. And let's face, I know you're going to give crap about it. Yeah, the cup didn't work out the way that everybody thought it would, but there was a couple reasons for that. We'll get there because Enrique Calderon something needs to happen. But anyways, this was about the dominant, even Koyama says it in this package. Even a man down, they're still strong. They're united. There's no bickering. You're not seeing one of them randomly out on vacation. Damon is taking some much needed time
just
to
talking
himself.
about the summer at Casanova, Lucas, not too long ago about
that was different.
Parties and all that
was
stuff.
different.
Yes.
That was that wasn't merely a vacation. That was a enriching experience to help heal the body and soul, John. And if you were lucky enough to be on the guest list for the summer of Casanova and you went to the meditation seminar that was there, you would have learned how to channel all of your inner problems and learned how to just, chill out. You need to get yourself a robe, John. It'll help. I know it seems goofy in the beginning, but I'm really telling you, it helps greatly. But this package for the wake, it was just showing that, hey, you're not seeing the law office all hanging out together. They're all doing separate promos. The only other group that you really see hanging out together is standing on business. So, I mean, there's a reason why they're a strong faction. Maybe the law office should hang out like the Wake did and things would be strong. I mean, the Wake has the champion of the entire company. So, got to be the strongest faction out there right now.
Lucas, please make my point.
Yeah, I'm getting fed up with this whole, one side of you, Coastal, is saying, oh, it's the summer Casanova, he's just chill, let's be calm. And then on the second half is then when we bring up the summer Casanova, oh well, that was just a temporary thing. Now it's all seriousness, and you can't have it both ways.
No, John tried to say that Reyes being away on vacation is like summer Casanova. No, summer Casanova was a learning experience. He was still working.
Casanova's been on vacation for the past 6 freaking months. What are you talking about?
Guys are haters, man. You don't understand.
We heard it was like, we thought it was like to recharge his batteries. And I mean, this is the slowest recharge of a battery I've ever seen. I think that you and the rest of the wake are trying to make up an excuse for Casanova.
No,
That,
no excuses
you
need
know,
to be made.
they-
John,
they're, that
John,
I still think that the knee is still an issue, and that the summer of Casanova was a distraction from that, and a distraction from a lot of the other issues that the wake is going on with, and the fact that a lot of people have brought up that Casanova at times can be the weak link of the group. Even Casanova himself has brought it up. In fact, so
Doubting himself, yes, and put his career on the line, by the way, once already this year.
but he's still
so
here, so that means he was successful.
and
I don't
maybe
think
it's
you're
all
understanding our point, Coastal.
right, right. And all this is also a distraction from the fact that he's pissed off not one, but two guys that have girlfriends that they believe have gone too far. In fact, with Slade, we know that he went too far because she took it upon herself to knock him over the head with the microphone. So there you go.
That she's being fed bad thoughts by Enrique. He's probably very controlling. I mean, look at the hothead temper he had tonight. Couldn't even wait his turn. Back at the Colorado Cup, screwed up Johnny's night. I mean, there needs to
We'll
be a
talk about
grievance
that.
filed.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk
I know,
about
but there
that.
needs to be a grievance filed. You guys are upset because he's a gentleman. He's just trying to help people, and you're misconstruing it because you guys don't like Johnny Casanova. You can't just not like somebody. You got to try and besmirch his good name. And I'm disappointed in you guys. Disappointed. I'm not mad.
He
I'm
literally said that
disappointed.
Taylor York was 1,000-to-1 odds and that he
Yeah.
was going to bet the
Called
house on her.
motivation. I'm betting my house on you.
As he also had a little, I heard from little birdies that he had a side bet on some other lockets as well. Was that not what you heard, Johnny? That's what I heard.
I hear a lot
Is
of
it
things.
that
I
he had
call that
multiple bets.
diversifying your
Uh,
investments.
I call that being a degenerate gambler. Is what I call
We're going to have to talk about these guys some more, unfortunately.
Mhm.
But yeah, Damon basically set the tone for possibly the rest of the year for the wake here. And it's not starting off good. Off of the heels of everything that happened legally with Damon Ace and Slade, we now get to the men's Colorado Cup. We're going to do the exact same thing that we did last week. We're going to do this in sections. We should have about 4 sections or so. So the first 5 contestants, this is all in order too. We have Anaya, Rio Valentino, Johnny Casanova with the Enrique involvement, Marty the Moth, Casaus, and Cortland Rifle.
Yeah, this is a variance of youth and experience and flash and
Wait,
toughness.
sorry, Coastal. I forgot to highlight this. Fun fact: Lucas really likes horses.
I do really like
Oh,
horses. That's not a. There's no lies
I knew he was a
detected.
Broncos fan. I didn't know it was like real horses too.
Yeah, well, love real horses.
Johnny came up with the Summer of Casanova to charge people like Coastal to pay off those gambling debts.
Ha ha ha!
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got duped, sir, because I did hear rumors of a scam going on in the locker room.
Hey, listen, I didn't pay
Casanova
anything.
does look like a Ponzi scheme type of guy, like a guy that would, or sell you a bad timeshare. So definitely.
I don't believe that. I think you guys are just jealous. I especially think Enrique Calderon is jealous. This was uncalled for. After a amazing start from 2 guys renewing a rivalry from Milestone with Anaya. And you know what, John? I do not understand how you do not like the sensation that is Rio Valentino. How does it
on
not
partying and dancing than getting the job done in the ring? I think it's pretty simple.
He started out the match by putting Anaya in such awe. Anaya had to hit the floor.
He shot
because
a confetti container in his face.
yeah, and what did
I thought he
Anaya
got
do to
shot in the
him at
head.
Milestone? What did he do to him at Milestone?
That was
Turnabout is
payback. Yeah.
fair play, John. And
Yeah,
then we're
which
supposed to
is
have
all
Johnny
fair,
Casanova
but
come in, and this degenerate himself, Enrique Calderon, comes out and is so jealous of not, being in the spotlight for 2.5 seconds. He has to ruin Johnny Casanova's chance of becoming the number one contender. Cheap shots, and then just not let Johnny Casanova needs to file a grievance. He did not get a fair shake in this Colorado Cup.
Coastal, your
There
man
needs to be.
threw himself over the top rope. He knew what he was doing.
You think
He
that,
threw
but
himself over the top rope. Lucas, did you see what
because
I
he
saw? I'm
did
pretty
not get
sure
a fair
Lucas.
shake. If
I
all
mean,
of that hadn't happened in the beginning, that part never would have happened. Okay, this is stemming from this one incident. It needs to be investigated. I think Enrique
it was
Calderon
Johnny
really overstepped
Casanova's
his
fault to
boundaries there.
begin with from getting involved
Okay,
with Slane in the first place.
listen, it's a terrible mess. Enrique really needs to, figure something else out. Learn how
I'm
to be an
sorry.
adult.
I'm on
Calm
Enrique's side on
down.
this one. I'm sorry.
I'm not. This
Sorry.
is an injustice that we'll have to revisit.
And I won't be
Cortland
surprised if
Rifle
Jacob
looked.
East is next.
Yeah, look, see these guys, they're listening to Enrique Calderon. That guy's just going to poison your mind. Anyways, but Colton Rifle looked really great too coming in. He hitting a big splash and really energetic and, taking it to Marty Casaus, who's in there, and he was having fun. He had the spray bottle going and really great opening, really good tone setter. At this point, I thought it was either Marty or Anaya's. If this was going to be, a snapshot of if it had to end there, had to end.
Go ahead and read that comment.
Yeah, well, not when you're coming through the door and you haven't even gotten the ring yet. It's one thing you have your head on a swivel in the ring where it's everybody for everyone. But when you are trying to make, in my opinion, one of the most glorious entrances in all of RMP, when you're trying to do that and someone just can't stand not being in the spotlight for 2.5 seconds. What a selfish person that Enrique Calderon is. That wasn't just, he had to have the spotlight.
He's standing up for his woman. I would do the same thing.
Lucas
would do the same thing.
I think he's
You
being
apparently
terrible.
wouldn't.
Johnny was just trying to be nice, make sure that they had a place to stay. That's what this is all about. It's not.
He should have went to Enrique, not to Slade.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
He knows how prideful of a person that Enrique is, and if Johnny figured probably if Enrique couldn't provide for his familia, then it could be embarrassing. Johnny was just trying to save him some humility. That's all.
Man, you guys talk crap about my affiliation with the law office, man. I mean, at least I put myself out there as such. Coastal is just
theories that
making
I
up stories and theories as he goes along here. I'm starting to worry about your sanity over there, Coastal.
I'm fine, man.
How are you doing, by the way, Coastal? Have you checked up on Damon? Yeah, are you
I have not. I'm gonna give Damon some space. There's a lot to think about there. I'll check in occasionally.
Or are
Maybe
you still under
6, 8
NDA
weeks
by your lawyers to not say anything? Like, AKA,
well, I can't say anything in pertinence to the event. We're gonna wait on that, but I can say Damon's got a lot to think about. Maybe more appropriate ways to handle situations.
That's right. I forgot you approve of what Damon East is.
I do not approve. I would have handled that much differently. That's never something I personally would have done.
It took him a while, Lucas. It took him a couple weeks to actually come up with an answer.
I can't speak for Damon, but you should. I would have handled it in a much different way.
That's why Johnny. We just got to keep working at it.
Digging. Just keep on digging.
Yeah.
That's why we're very good journalists, or at least one of us is.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyways, we didn't even talk about Marty. Hey, we're missing someone here throughout this
I talked about Marty. Thank you.
Yeah, one half of the most funnest tag team on the planet.
Certainly not you two.
Having a fun time. He got a little dance in with Rio as well, and having a good old time. Unfortunately, it didn't work out his way at the end, but
John doesn't think that's fun. He's the John Lithgow's character from Footloose. He hates
Yeah,
dancing.
no, that's my one
It's
down
fun.
spot on Marty the Moss performance here in the men's Colorado Cup was can't really shake those hips that well.
He's got some movement. He's been learning. Yaden used to be quite the dancer back in the day, and he's taught Marty a few steps. So
Yeah, what is it?
Marty can.
Clogging?
Yeah,
Was it
well,
clogging?
Marty. Yeah, clogging. I think it was clogging. I think it was some other kind of step dancing, tap dance, and all kinds of different dancing.
Marty was my pick, being the fourth entrant, because Mr. Fourth
Mr.
Row
Fourth
always
Row,
picks
that's
number
true.
4.
Yeah, yep. Whoever number 4 is, that's his pick. Has
At least his
anybody
pick
ever
was
won?
in.
I don't think anybody's ever won at number 4 in the Colorado Cup. I don't believe. I'll have
I
to
don't have an
double check
exact.
that. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think
that's
anyone else
that's
ever
that's
has.
something that you should know and that you should be
Yeah,
prepared for
Yeah, I
before
mean,
going into these Colorado Cups, but
well, no,
because
you're
you are the
also
Wikipedia,
you're
remember?
the Wikipedia.
yeah.
So you might want to get on that for next show.
Yes, I'll do some diving.
All right, the next 5: Carter Cash, Kevin Koa, Briscoe Crown, Remy D, and P.I. Porter.
Again, guys with a lot of history. Briscoe, he's still looking to get back to that shot that he had a few months back for the Rocky Mountain Pro title. Remy, we all know what Remy has to prove, coming off a milestone that didn't go exactly as planned, and then always needing, never really getting the shot that Remy deserved. And Remy went in with an attitude, a chip on the shoulder, and as we find out later on in the night, it's a big night for Remy. But Kevin Koa came in, and it looked to me, Lucas, like Kevin Koa was trying to prove, hey, everyone's kind of forgot about me, but why? Because I should be talked about more, because I'm just going to kick people's heads off. And that's what he did. Kevin Cole was extremely impressive in this. I just think it was maybe it was destiny for Remy, but the performance that Briscoe Crown and Remy both put on, and especially Anaya too, because remind you guys, Anaya is still in there, and as we come to find out, Anaya is in there for a very long time. The performances that these competitors put on in this Colorado Cup just shows exactly what it means. It shows what that Rocky Mountain Pro title means.
And let's not forget about the 16-year-old Carter Cash, who is electrifying. Come in, and he kind of had a little bit of a partnership with one Cortland rifle. They didn't last too long, but made quite the impression for the amount of time they were in there. Carter Cash, I've told you guys, he's a kid to keep your eye on. He's been really tearing it up on the Ignition tapings. I believe you guys are going to see more of him in the future, even on Charged. But that's a kid to keep your eye on. We've talked a lot about Allie Knox and how much of a phenom she is. This Carter Cash is just as much. He started out in the junior program in the Rocky Mountain Pro Wrestling Academy along with Izzy O'Reilly back in the day. This kid is exciting. The moves that he can do in the air, that's something to keep an eye on. And we talked about the Kevin Koa. When he got into this Colorado Cup, guys, you could feel uh, kind of the complexion of the match seemed to change. It felt like uh, everybody's kind of tensions rose when Kevin Koa came in the ring, because they realized we got a very dangerous individual to deal with in Kevin Koa, and you could tell just the way he entered the ring, where he was dominant there for quite a period of that match. And there was a point in that where I thought that he was looking so good that he could come out and win that match. It didn't quite work out that way, but Koa's still got everything it takes to become Rocky Mountain Pro champion once again. So don't be surprised if he finds a way somewhere down the line to get another shot at that title.
All right, and P.I. Porter also had a decent showing in this match as well. And you might as well list off the next 5, because it was very very intriguing, the next couple polls here right after P.I. Porter, because right after P.I. Porter, we had Nikki Hyde, Lord Mitchell Taylor, along with Freddie Cordova, Diego De La Cruz, and Jonathan Vega in this next set. So we had P.I. Porter, Nikki Hyde, and Lord Mitchell Taylor come out one after the other, back to back to back.
Yeah, that
That was
sounds
very
to me
interesting.
like maybe a royal fix was in. But you know what? As impressive as those guys have been, as a team, we see at the eventually when they're eliminated, it looks like Lord Mitchell Taylor was extremely angry with them and decided to pull P.I. Porter right off the ring and be like, we're out of here. We're all done. Like he made that decision to not let P.I. Porter win because if he couldn't win, nobody could. It boggled my mind. He's not a very nice lord to his followers, I guess. I mean, I would thought he would wanted P.I. Porter to bring it home for the crown, but I guess not. But yeah, Jonathan Vega looks really, really good. I was impressed with the young guys in this match. They're coming in. This is a crazy, crazy match where anything can happen. You have to have your head on a swivel. And especially with the lovely individual that will come in the next group, you can never be too careful in a match like this.
Yeah, going back to the Queensmen, obviously, yeah, Lord Mitchell Taylor had something planned or somehow had an influence in the drawing. I don't believe in just coincidence, at least not the way that it played out. And especially in the fact that it almost looked like he was upset that his plan didn't work out. It was almost like he gave himself away. And his reaction of not allowing P.I. Porter to continue in the match while the other two had already been eliminated. Uh, this is something to keep an eye on with Lord Mitchell Taylor and the rest of the Queensmen, the way that he kind of you know manipulates them a little bit or tries to use them to his advantage. I don't know what their agreement was for them working for him. I don't know what kind of contract they've signed but obviously it must be all about Lord Mitchell Taylor and screw what those other two want in their careers. Um, I also did like the fact that we got two members of La Familia in the ring at the same time. Uh, it would have been really interesting had Aiden Cristiano been there, and that would have been their leader. And we could have put there was a potential to have a La Familia versus the Queensmen, which would have been pretty interesting at the time. And then, of course, we had Freddie Cordova as part of the Chingon cartel. Um, he didn't have Enrique out there uh, or El Valiente either. So he was kind of doing it on his own. These Colorado Cups and these matches like that, when you get members of a group all at the ring at the same time, that really presents an opportunity for that group to really take advantage and start getting guys out. The Queensmen couldn't take advantage of it. La Familia didn't really take advantage of it. So missed opportunity by those groups, uh, as we saw.
Just gonna let that sit there
See,
for a second.
Yeah, he did
nobody
get
appreciates
his
Johnny Casanova.
he did get his Insta. Well, actually, there was a couple wrestlers that got their Instagram accounts hacked. So something was going on today on the old gram.
Gotta watch out for those scams on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Did I miss anybody? Yeah, something was afoot with them entering so close together, says Mr. Fourth Row. We got the Great White Hype. Is that Corey?
That's our guy Corey. Yep, the cameraman Corey.
All right, and we got Thor agreeing with Johnny on just about everything.
Smart man,
Thor,
Thor is.
Thor, Thor is probably the second biggest Casanova fan there is besides Coastal.
Man's got impeccable taste.
God. All right, last four entrants here in the men's Colorado Cup. We had Dustin Urich, Marcio Santos, Stanley Logan, who we haven't seen in quite a minute, and then we also ended the Colorado Cup with one half of Chopper City, Bruce Wayans.
Yeah, I was real happy when Dustin came in. I'm like, all right, cool. Let's see. Now we're gonna see some people get moved around, and then that wonderful human that is trying. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be
Fantastic elimination by Marcio Santos. That was the word you were looking for.
I preferred the other one when he tried to show off and powerbomb Remy over later in the match and wound up on the ground looking up and not being number one contender. And you know what? I think this is the highlight of the whole thing for me, aside from Remy winning and me being quite happy that Remy finally gets the shot Remy deserved and it was stolen from him, is that Marcio didn't win. Like, I think I like that more than the entire night itself, is the fact that he didn't get what he wanted. And that just made me happy. I was happy to see Stanley Logan back. You know, that guy's got an attitude. I'm glad he's back. And you know what? After Marcio treated him the way he did, maybe, he'd kick crap out of Marcio. That'd be great too. We all need more people to be mad at Marcio. But Stanley Logan, if he's back and he's got his head on straight and he's got that mean streak, people need to be careful because Stanley Logan is that guy you don't want to run into because he understands moments, he understands how to work you down, he can play the mental game and he can bring it in the ring as well. Stanley Logan is one of those guys you overlook and then you end up looking up at the lights. So if he is back in full force in RMP, that adds a whole nother layer to the charge division, the ignition title, heck, even the tag team titles, if he can find somebody that will work with him.
Oh my God.
What?
See, I'm still in the black when it comes to earnings with gambling, and I'm not desperate like those guys. I bet they think there's a Nigerian prince with a bag of money for him.
Casanova can give you guys some tips for your fantasy
And you wonder
football,
why no one likes to
pick'em
wake.
pools,
And you wonder why no one likes to wake. Not only are they
that's an
assholes,
incorrect
but they're
statement.
cocky as well.
I very much enjoy the Wake. I think they're very good wrestling group. I enjoy what they do in the ring. They seem like good dudes, Always been nice to me, but I just treat people the way they treat me. But anyways, Remy ends up eliminating Marcio. Oh, so nice. And then Anaya, I thought Anaya was going to pull the Anayas of all Anaya. That if Anaya had won by sneaking in and just throwing Remy out from the back, that would have been the most Anaya thing that would ever happen. But it was nice, Remy got the win, survived Anaya. Big props to him for staying in there from number one all the way to the very end. And then we see at the end, we get a little bit of a confrontation, respect, kind of everything all mixed together with Koyama and Remy. It was very interesting to see. Lucas, Shocktober is going to be incredible.
It is. Yeah, there was a little uneasy tension between one Caden Koyama and Remy D. Caden, he's very confident in his abilities, as he should be. The way he's defended that title and his defense of the Charge Championship before that. Um, but I think that maybe deep down inside, Caden realizes that he's going up against a guy who might be as hungry as anyone that Caden's went up against. Remy is very hungry to become the Rocky Mountain Pro champion. He's had his opportunity taken away from him before. He's had a chance to become right. Think about it. Remy has been screwed out of a lot of title opportunities. And that is a seed that is planted deep inside him now. And That's going to be the thing that fuels him going into this matchup. And Caden better be ready, because I think you're going to see a lot more beast than you are beauty coming up when Shocktober rolls around. And so Caden's got he's got, maybe, I know we've said this before with a lot of matches that he's had, but I believe this to be true, that this will be his toughest test, because he's going up against the most hungriest version of Remy D that we've seen. And so yeah, I can't wait for that one. What about that ovation that Bruce Wayne's got when he came out as the last entrant in the, it was absolutely deafening. I couldn't hear myself. I couldn't hear my commentary partners, Koyama and Tony Nomad. It was absolutely wild. That place, that they love Choppa City, they love the final boss. Just absolutely eruption when he came out. I really thought that with the crowd alone, that Bruce Wayne's would have had enough motivation to win that match. But it's just when you get into this Colorado Cup, there's so many variables, so much to think about. It's so hard to win. So that's why it's very incredible that Remy D was able to come out on top with all the odds. He had Marcio Santos, who was trying to get rid of him. There's still a lot of hate between Marcio and Remy, and Marcio came out on the wrong end on that one. There was a confrontation between Kevin Koa and Remy. Just a lot going against Remy, and for the fact that he was able to pull this off, got to be proud of him. Got to feel good for him and everything that he's been through. Now, the biggest question is can he finally take that step that he hasn't been able to, and that's become the Rocky Mountain Pro champion. That's the last thing for Remy D. That's the last thing that he's got to accomplish in his career.
I firmly believe that Remy will overcome and will put Caden Koyama back to where he belongs, back in obscurity, along with the wake and everything that's going on with the wake. Caden's probably got about a month and a half before he graciously gives that title to Remy D.
Let's not forget that there's probably been no more successful Rocky Mountain Pro superstar in the last 12 plus months than Caden Koyama, coming off one of the most epic Charge Championship runs and then winning the RMP Championship just a short time later. Come on.
No
Koyama has not been in obscurity. He can't go back to obscurity because he was never in obscurity. He's one half of the greatest tag team in tag team wrestling history. Definitely in Rocky Mountain Pro history. I mean, that's offensive, sir. To even say go back to obscurity.
That's showing your bias right there. That was that. I mean, I'm usually on the same page with you when it comes to the wake, but that was. Yeah, Casanova's had one hell of a career. There's nothing obscure about it.
We're not talking about Casanova.
Koyama, too.
We're talking about Koyama.
Koyama's going to be a Hall of Famer. Like, there's no doubt about it.
No one's saying that Caden hasn't had one of the best years in RMP history.
You told him to go back to obscurity.
With the wake, yes. Yes, that's what I said. Not taking it back.
How were they in obscurity? It was they came back and they immediately became the most dominant faction in the company.
They don't look that dominant
after
right
No
now.
Man's Land. Yeah. Hey, they weren't the one laying in barbed wire and taking multiple months off and then having selfish fits of rage and attacking students and continuously clamoring on about being the disputed champion and then cheating and then still not walking out with the title.
That's what happens when you fit into the wake. You get stepped on. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
You get stepped on. I mean, if you want to really think about it, I mean, the law office has no singles gold.
Boom. There it is. Right there. Right there.
Well, they got tag team gold, though, Coastal. They got tag team gold. They actually technically
We
they have
did
won a
have the Lockett's
championship.
title too for a little while.
Well, I mean, when was the last time that they defended those? Because I don't know. You got to check into the rules for Rocky Mountain Pro. Because if
It's not
Reyes
our fault that
doesn't
the
get back,
Colorado Cup
hey,
landed right after
it,
Milestone, buddy.
if Reyes
No,
isn't back in 30 or so days, I
no,
really
no,
think
that's
D'Lo and Yaden
well,
and them
that's
really
not
need to take a look at what's the best thing
yeah,
for the
that
tag team division,
Oh,
and
bite
having
me.
fighting champions
Oh,
would
bite
be
yeah,
me.
that.
no,
All right. Sonny has some questions for you, Coastal, by the way. Can
What?
we talk about Ref Eli putting hands on Anaya?
Yeah, for Anaya, it's
Why
play stupid
aren't we
games, win
talking
stupid
about that
prizes.
travesty, Coastal?
It's because it's
And
not a
then
travesty. It was well
and then
earned.
shocker. And then what else is new? Coastal hitting Marcio, Slade hitting Damon, Eli pushing Anaya. What's going on here?
I hit Marcio because I wanted to hit Marcio. Not really sure that Anaya. We can all understand
You
Anaya
didn't hit him, you slapped him.
deserved it. I struck him.
Yes, you open hand slapped him.
Yep, right across his smug little face.
well, there's nothing little about his face, but
Oh no, that's the thing in between his ears. That's pretty small, but
And
he has
then
2 modes:
Thor having
Hulk
bad
and
taste.
sleep.
Thor having bad taste. I like the wig. They're better off than the Lost Smurfs. Bad taste.
full of awesomers.
One player star. What's up? How you doing?
They're Lampa Loompas. Oompa Loompas. Because they're
Whoa.
orange.
Whoa. Don't hate on the power of orange, my friend.
I certainly don't trust in the poo.
Okay, can we put this to rest? Can we put this to rest? Unlike the Lost Smurfs, the Wake don't cheat. Wake 1.0, all they did was cheat. What are you talking about, Thor?
Hey, but you know what? We're not living in 1.0. You know, it's 2.0 now. You can't live in the past, John.
Oh my god. So Johnny doesn't deserve it, but Anaya does. Okay, interesting.
Anaya has been antagonistic to Eli. We all understand he's not nice to refs. He's put his hands on referees before. Eli was sticking up for himself. Casanova was trying to help out, be a gentleman, try and help people find lodging, trying to spread the good word of chillness
Try,
and vibes.
trying,
And
uh-huh.
I'm just telling you, like, that's the differences. And you guys are going to manipulate it and warp it so it's not right. You know, I understand that you got to feel like you walk away with something, Sonny. So there's my answers. Mix them up however you will and make them into what you want to hear.
I cannot wait for the day that the Wake is no more. I promise you this. If it does happen, which hopefully it does sooner rather than later, I'm going to throw a big party on this show. I'm going to have balloons everywhere. I'll even pull out my blue jacket for the occasion.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
we will pull out
big
the
time.
blue blazer for this occasion.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, the balloons and confetti and everything. It'll be almost just like a Rio Valentino party that you guys are all obsessed with.
And Rio
It'll be
come.
great.
I'll be there if Rio's there. He'll cheer me up.
It'll be great. Anaya has put hands on me, but I understand being a professional.
Hey, you know what? If you personally want to get walked over and become, just the punching bag for people, Sonny, I understand. Some people are into that. You may be one of them. I'm not judging. But if you like to get beat up and walked all over, hey, I can understand why you didn't mind Anaya putting his hands on you.
I've been waiting for Jack or Sonny to pull up with a comment like this. Coastal, how do you breathe with some, well, actually should say so many Wake booty holes on your lips?
I'm just offering my opinion on things.
You know what, Coastal? You know what I'm going to do for you, and and this way we're going to clear the air about what's going on with the Wake as a whole. We really haven't gotten this state of to really get a state of the Wake. You know what I'm going to do for you, and kind of for myself, because you guys have been keep talking crap about how Morgan Pumpernickel's been doing such a great job getting the stories. I'm going to do this for you. I promise you that on Charge this Wednesday, I'm going to get an interview with all the members of the wake that are in the group right now. I can't get an interview with Damon Ace because he's not around. He's dealing with legal issues. But I'm going to find out how they're dealing with the Damon Ace situation. I'm going to find out how Casanova is dealing with the Enrique Calderon situation. And I'm going to find out also what's going on in the head of Caden Koyama now that he knows he's going up against Remy D at Shocktober. I'm going to do all that. I am going to get the big interview that you've been waiting for, that everyone's waiting for, and find out what's going on with the wake. They're in flux right now, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it all.
I said this last week. I'll say it again. Cade needs to step away from the wake and let the wake dispose of themselves. That's what should happen. If Caden's going to have any shot at being prepared for Remy D, that's what needs to happen.
Everyone's entitled to their fantasy, John. We all want things to happen.
I kind of like my fantasy. I kind of like my fantasy because it might actually become a reality. It's looking pretty good.
I don't think so, John. But again, we all see things in our own tinted colors, don't we?
You know what? If it does happen and the wake finally breaks up, not only will I have balloons, not only will I sport the blue blazer, but I will also make a pina colada in homage to the late, great Johnny Casanova.
The late, great. He's not dying, for crying out loud.
Yeah. All I'm saying is, if you're going to hold your breath on that, I wouldn't. You might turn blue.
I was talking positively about someone talking crap, Lucas.
Okay, because you guys are only building.
You guys thought that Yaden was still in chat, did you?
No, I know he's always lurking. He's always lurking. I know better than that. But I believe that you guys are just building up old Morgan Pumpernickel just to tear me down. So that's why I think it's.
You didn't even mention Morgan in like a half hour, right, Coastal? I mean, I'm pretty
sure.
Yeah,
no,
she only had the one interview.
Yeah, and we talked about it briefly, and then we move on. Yeah. We're not giving her like special privileges or anything like that. We talked about it and we moved on, and yet here you are bringing up Morgan Pumpernickel again a half hour later.
I was just saying that, Morgan Pumpernickel isn't going to be the only one getting the big stories. That's all.
I'll bring in the Kanye Asada, Johnny. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're going to have our own little party here on Dudes and Belts if and hopefully when that happens. So you were saying? Sorry, Lucas, I interrupted you.
No, we're good. I got everything that I needed to talk about.
So did you answer Yaden's question?
Yes.
Okay.
I just did.
Okay. Oh crap. I'm dying here. Oh, okay. Bradwell fears Pumpernickel.
No, I don't fear Pumpernickel. In fact, I welcome the competition now. You know, I've decided I'll embrace this competition. There is no competition.
I was saying a couple weeks ago, you said you should have been the only ones getting interviews.
Yeah.
Well, now you're going to find out why that's true.
Pumpernickel. Now we got myself even. Like,
oh God.
Another bad take.
Yeah,
Lucas
no, Thor
is the greatest supporter in RMP.
Thor is right on. Absolutely brilliant evaluation by Thor.
I mean, Lucas has been around quite a while. He has experience. There's no doubt about that. So according to Lucas, pointing out the good work of others tears him down.
As you guys take jabs at me, yes, because not only do you say, "Oh, Morgan does a great job," but then it's like, Well, Lucas, if you were a real journalist, then it's always got to be that extra shot.
No, I
That's what
think
I
it's
have an
just us
issue.
responding to you. Like
That's
whenever we mention a journalist such as Morgan Pumpernickel or
uh,
John or
uh,
Slade,
uh,
you these are the reactions we get. We get chuckles and laughs and like
uh,
There you
yeah.
go. See, that's a nice little skit there that RMP can do. Maybe I'll do some interviews. Call them the weather reports of RMP.
Sonny,
Sonny can do it. He's done it too.
yeah, yeah. Why
We've got
not?
quite a bit of journalists here in RMP that can take your spot, Lucas.
See that
That what?
take your
What?
spotlight. Yeah,
What?
that's the thing. You
Well, you
instead of
kind of
saying,
turned this episode around by bringing up Morgan Pumpernickel
n-
again, dude.
no, I just what I okay, fine. But all I'm saying is that you can bring Morgan Pumpernickel in, but then you always got to take that extra little to take your job, Lucas. You
See,
always
Lucas.
got to say,
See in chat here, Sonny again. They're not jabs,
yeah,
Lucas. I'm going for
yeah,
headshots.
yeah.
And
See
why?
exactly.
Why? Because of the reaction you just had a few minutes ago and bringing up Morgan Pumpernickel again, because you're
Well,
clearly not
well,
over
well,
someone either
well
helping
then what?
you or taking your spot while you're on commentary, and you feel completely betrayed by some of these people, and I just don't understand your mindset when someone else is doing an interview other than you. It turned into a little
Because
bit of an egomaniac over there, Lucas.
I take it very seriously. That's all.
I mean, I've been looking at the comments over on the episodes as of late, and not a lot of bad comments towards Morgan Pumpernickel's way. But when I go later on back in time, maybe let's say 450 and up, you got a couple people not so nice comments about the way you've been interviewing, Lucas.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've been told my interviews are the best
And who's
by
telling you?
numerous. Well,
Thor?
you can look at the comments.
Thor?
It's I do, and it's not only Thor. I got Christopher Getson. I've got
That's
plenty
2.
of fans. That's
But you
just
can
here
only name
tonight.
2. But
That's
you
only
can
here
only
tonight.
name 2.
don't forget
Uh,
about the Blanchard family. They're big. They're
the
big
whole
Lucas Bradwell
the
supporters.
Blanchard family are big.
We
There's
found
a
that out
tons
last
of
week.
supporters. How many Dead
Thor
Drop
Slade.
supporters are there besides the law office and Sonny?
I think Jack likes me. I think Yaden likes
Yeah,
me.
Listen, I'll
Dead
be
Drop
brutally
is
honest. I
jealous
got
of
about this many fans. So
see.
Well, you got Casanova. I guess that's something.
it's a lot of things, man. People who have your back mean the world.
Death Drop is jealous of Lucas' success. I don't need to be
Yeah,
jealous.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not trying to
no,
become the greatest journalist of all time here at RMP. I just do it better than he does sometimes. It happens.
you do not.
That's why I'm the host of this show.
I am Johnny Death Drop. Do interviews. I am a robot.
Do I talk like that, Coastal?
No, you're not that robotic.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You're more like Hal. You're more like Hal from 2001: A Space Odyssey. Sorry, I can't do that, Lucas.
You guys are hating over my resting bitch face. I get it. I get it.
There's nothing resting about it. It's always active. It's just your default state.
See, there's Mr. Fourth Row. See,
Yeah, see?
not everyone's
Johnny's just
a
trying
hater
to
on.
be Johnny. No more, no less. And I still do better than you. Sometimes. Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Which, same thing with Slade. Same thing with Morgan Pumpernickel. Sometimes same with KD as well. You gonna say something negative about KD and the way he interviews?
No,
All right.
they're all. It just Why do y'all have to try to do my job?
We're not trying to. It just happens that we just end up doing it because you're not around. Maybe that's part of the problem.
I'm around all the time. I'm literally on every show, for crying out loud.
Yeah, commentating. You're over there. You think you're just gonna run back and forth to do an interview and then run back to commentary before the
I,
next match
I,
happens?
I, I've done it before. I've been putting in the cardio work. That's at strength and conditioning. I've been doing a lot of cardio.
That's
You know,
true.
those 15-minute sprints back and forth. I mean that.
Lucas Bradwell using the Donald Trump assessment of himself.
Hey,
People are saying, who is
people,
saying? Some people
pe-
say I'm the
pe-
greatest.
people,
I'm not
people
saying
are
it, but
saying.
people say it.
People are saying.
I'm great. I'm good. I'm the best. I might be the best CMS journalist in all of Colorado. Not just me saying it. Other people are saying it. World is saying it. It's tremendous. It's great. It's very good. Very great. Tremendous.
Disclaimer: we don't talk about politics on this show. It was just a funny thing that our current
It was.
does.
It was funny.
Just to state that for the record, people, for anybody to get their panties up in a bunch.
No.
Yeah, please, I don't need any DMs getting mad at me. We're just having fun here, guys.
There's your one disclaimer of the show tonight.
Yeah.
Because it just so happens that it was in the chat, in the comments, and it was funny.
It was. I enjoyed it.
All right. Case in point, Remy D is now your number one contender for the RMP championship and will face Caden Koyama at Shocktober, along with now Miss Paradise also going up against Pumpkin Morgan for the Lock Gets championship. Those are your two matches finalized as of right now for Shocktober. That will be going live October 1st at youtube.com/@RMP Wrestling. Make sure you have your memberships updated so you can catch it live as it happens, folks. It's going to be huge. Oh, here we go. We shouldn't have read that comment because now it's just going to go. And then Sonny goes, no one is DMing you, Lucas.
Oh, trust me. When I say something out of line, I get you know, Johnny Death Drop. I've shown you that I get DMs.
On occasion.
When things are said that aren't liked.
Yes. I hear the comments that people won't come at me face to face or on the show. I hear them from you. Yes, I know.
Yep. And so it works both ways. So trust me. So that's why we do have to put disclaimers on this show because stuff does get misconstrued at times.
All right, before we go too much off the rails here, let's end the Spotify version now, and we'll move on to our next segment. So for all of us here on Dudes and Belts, all you Spotify, Apple Podcast listeners, etc., we will see you guys next week for another episode of Dudes and Belts Recharge, covering episode 513. As always, for myself, Johnny That's Up Coast Crusader, and Lucas Bradwell. We'll see you guys on the flip side. Take care, folks. All right. Now we can talk about random shit. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I was just saying.
No, I don't know. There's not much more random. Like,
yeah, there has been things that occasionally have been said on this show that aren't liked by everyone, and that's the problem with having a show like this is it's our opinions. Everything that's said here is our opinions, and we're going to say some things that some people may not totally agree with or like. They are our opinions. We're not trying to offend anyone. Most of the time, we are here for entertainment purposes only, guys. Just remember that.
Or else.
Yeah.
Or else you're going to kick us off the platform and we're not going to be able to do this show no more.
Yeah.
All right. Where the hell are we?
Ultra crepidating. That's a little inside joke. Look up ultra crepidating.
Cole, so go ahead and do that. I'm currently trying to
I think it's.
set up the rewinder.
I think he spelled it right. It basically means that he's saying that I'm talking about things that I don't really know anything about.
An ultra crepidarian is a noun or adjective describing someone who gives opinions, judgments, or advice on matters outside their limited area of knowledge or
Yeah,
expertise.
that's what I just said. Yes.
Yeah.
As word of the day, guys. Word of the day. We do. I don't know if that's part of the thing, guys. Listen to Ignition very carefully when you want do episodes. We throw little Easter eggs in those episodes. You got to listen really carefully.
They sure do snarf snarf.
Yeah. Snarf, snarf.
Shut
Yes.
up about the snarf. Oh my god.
Man, you are so grumpy. Is it because you saw Rio tonight and you got upset because Rio has fun and you don't have fun?
Are you piddling? Are you piddling around over there, Johnny?
I'm trying to get the goddamn rewind going here.
It's.
I'm actually being productive over here, unlike you guys trying to figure out what the definition of a word means.
That's called being productive, John.
Yeah, that was productive.
We're also an educational program. I did catch that one.
Yeah.
Of course, was just going to say that and then walk away. That's not being very productive. Douche.
Did he get a new logo?
Let me see.
Postal?
Yeah, he did.
New. Yeah.
I don't know what for. I don't see him live on his channel at all.
Well, maybe he's trying to get it up and running.
What is this here? Good old Jack McCready making Ignition commentary. Interesting ever since we lost Isaiah. Miss that guy. Wish Lucas didn't get rid of him.
Ah. You're such a jerk, Sonny.
Is he wrong though?
Well, a little bit. I didn't get rid of him.
Sounds like you got rid of a couple people off of Ignition.
No, we got. A lot of them are busy. They're wrestlers and they got matches and things to do. They can't always be on commentary. McCready's been doing a hell of a job and he's been on there as much as he possibly can.
Miss Rochelle has nothing on Ignition tapings. Says the McCready. All right. Well, I guess we can start the rewind. Eventually, Colson will come back, seeing he's so productive as of late. All right. Where is... I guess this one. There we go. All right.
Get these drinks. I need a warm up for tonight, baby. I need some Jack Daniels. Come on. Woo-wee! Look at this. Look at this ride, son. You see this?
Look at this ride.
What do you mean, look at this ride? This is what we're going to go to the bar in, man? Yeah. Think about what you're saying. Look at this and look at this.
This car is reliable.
If this car is a reliable piece of shit, you've been driving me around in it for 20 years. That's what you've been doing. Let's take this. Let's take it.
Brother, we can't take that. You know I'm on probation.
I'm not planning on getting caught, you idiot. Come over here. I've never led you in the wrong direction before. Get over here.
I mean, if we're not going to get caught.
Woo! Son, I got the leather seats and everything.
Yeah, you guys are...
Hey, whoa. Whoa, what do you mean stealing it? What kind of racial profiling crap do you have going on here, man?
Profiling, yeah. Are you profiling?
Yeah, he's profiling.
You should profile me. I'm over here. Profile me because I'm about to attempt some murder on Curtis Cole. You see, last time we saw Curtis Cole, he interrupted me when I was kicking back.
Yeah.
I had a few to drink, and he comes up to me and asks to be in the match. What? Okay, I went to Titus and I got him in the match,
That's right.
I did. I got him in the match, but the only reason why I got him in the match is so I could never see his little crusty little beard thing. You see the thing goes like this?
Gone.
And Titus. He's a very busy man right now.
He's training.
in
He's
the
getting
gym
ready.
every
He's
day.
getting ready.
He's hitting the meat, you know. He's just like
Sides of beef.
yeah.
Sides of beef.
But hey. I don't agree with the whole beating women thing.
Hey,
you
yo,
know?
no,
Like,
not at all. We're not a.
not my thing.
But Coastal is.
No, I'm not. No, John.
Yeah.
Final time. Whatever you have manipulated my words into being, that is your own personal thing. I do not condone that. I handle things differently.
Yeah, you just approve of Damon Ace putting his.
I can't speak for Damon. All I could say is I would have done things differently.
Mm-hmm.
So your horse shit about what you said can go unsaid. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. It's funny how that works. Even the gorillas wouldn't put their hands on Slade.
Unless they deserve it. Unless they deserve it.
Unless there you go, right there. Unless they deserve
Damn
it.
it, I paused it too early, son of a bitch.
John, is there anything you'd like to say, sir?
Yeah.
After you remove your full foot from your mouth, that is.
I'm sorry, I plead the fifth.
Yeah.
My lawyers told me to plead the fifth.
Wait, we're still doing that?
Speaking of deserving it, let me tell you what Sammy Six Guns and what Danger Dean deserve tonight. See, after my last match against Zero Cool, they decided to stick their dangerously ugly faces in my match against Zero Cool. So guess what? Tonight, I'm gonna give Dangerously Handsome a little bit of a preview of what to expect from the LCG at Milestone 6. Now, brother, let's get this money, let's get this car, let's go to the bar.
Let's flip it.
Let's go, let's get this money. Let's get this money. Come on, Jack it. Get it up, man.
Start things
Following
off.
contest is set for one fall and is a non-title matchup. First, making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 420 pounds, they are your NRW Tag Team Champions, Steven Ashford, Tyler Stinson, The Balance!
Welcome to NRW Charge. My name is John Madden, sitting alongside Lucas Bradwell.
Yeah, I think we need a
What a
Steven
way to start off the
Ashburn
show
sighting
with
right
one of the
about
most
now.
exciting tag team champs in
Yeah,
the
why
valley.
don't you just team up with Marcio Santos?
are
And that would just be
team tag team
incredible,
champions.
wouldn't it?
Only
That would
the
actually
third
be fantastic.
tag team
I should
champions
get
in
with
NRW
Preston
history.
and try to get him on that. Let's see if we can
And
get in contact with Steven
their
Ashburn for a
opponents.
one-on.
If there was ever a
Making their
reason
way
to
to
drink
the ring,
bleach,
hailing
those
from
two as a
Salt
tag
Lake
team
City,
partner
Utah,
would be that reason.
at a combined weight of 445 pounds. They're the team of Big Jason Jackson, H.R. Nightmare!
The Balance has their work cut out for them tonight, though, against HR Nightmare, Jason Jackson, and Big. Two nasty individuals.
And you know, we have a very muddled situation when it comes to the tag team division and who is the number one contender. You know, we are well aware of the huge rivalry between the Balance and the Upgrades. And the HR Nightmare, well, they've had their issues with the Balance as well as they've tried to do Titus Machiavelli's dirty work. A very interesting situation when it comes to the tag team titles.
shouldn't have lost audio.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, not hearing anything.
You're not hearing anything. Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm not hearing.
The competition is just going to get more and more intense. They have to equal that.
Yes, that just randomly went
Now
down.
we got Tyler
I don't know.
Stinson into the match. Jason Jackson working on that
All right, we're
left
good now,
arm.
I think.
Yeah.
There's that athleticism by Tyler Stinson, former MMA fighter. Jason Jackson showing some athleticism.
Well, Jason Jackson, he is technically sound. I've said he's as good as anybody that we've had in the ring in NRW. Oh,
Both men just
very impressive.
going back and forth. And whipped into the ropes as Jackson. Stinson hurdles him in a big drop kick.
Did you see the height
Wow.
that the Evolution was able to get? And now,
Big Vig, double axe handle to the back. Ref not paying attention.
And I'm not
back.
sure if that counts as a breakup or not, but Big Vig got involved, and
There's a big blow to the back of the head by
I
Jackson.
lost, like,
as the
all my
ref had
audio
his
for a
back
minute.
turned once again. Tag made. Here comes Big Vig.
Maybe they still
And
can't.
shot
Can you
to
guys
the
hear me?
midsection.
Yeah, I
we
can
hear.
hear.
I hear you.
Okay.
oh,
Clubbing blow sends Tyler Stinson down.
and now
Big Vig taunting Ashburn out on the corner.
Ashburn's
You're
got to
talking
be a
about
little.
the
Look at
weight
Big
now,
Vig
you can
choking
use-
Tyler
yeah.
Stinson.
Big Vig's taking
What?
advantage of the referee having his
I
back
said-
turned. Ashburn
I
has
said
to
if
be,
you were talking about the weight, you can mute
has to be
yourself
more
again.
smart than that.
No, I had no audio at all. I
Stinson
couldn't
back to
hear
his
you
feet.
guys. I couldn't hear
Whipped
anything.
into the ropes.
Yeah, no.
Oh, huge
The audio
uppercut.
for the
Stinson is
episode, I accidentally, I guess, overclicked.
Tyler
and
Stinson
hit
getting physically
mute
dominated here
on
by Big
accident.
Vig.
HR Nightmare in control. And there's a tag to Jason Jackson.
Seems like everything's back up.
Shot to the arm. Yep, Tyler Stinson fighting out of it. Oh,
Beautiful
What a
heel
beautiful,
kick.
wow.
beautiful.
Tyler Stinson cannot gain any momentum in this matchup right now as Jackson rolls the leg. And a 2 count. So HR Nightmare in
Man, Jason
complete control of
Jackson
this
was
matchup
good,
so
man.
far.
He was really good.
Well, the strategy's been clear. They want to get the more inexperienced Tyler Stinson, at least
And yet he
as far
wanted
as
to
a
kill you
professional
two.
wrestler. They want to keep him in the ring.
Yeah.
Big Vig in now.
He didn't like me.
Another shot. Stinson trying to make a tag, unable to get to his corner.
Stephen Ashburn
It's
is
hard
the
when
former
people are,
NRW champion.
selfish and like
I
that.
guess HR Nightmare feels that he's a little bigger threat, which
Yeah,
I don't know if I agree with that.
You
or
know
not.
how I feel.
Yeah.
Oh, Big Vig. Wow. They are really doing
Can I
damage to
pay
that
bits
elbow of
for a
Tyler
weight
Stinson.
filter mute?
Focal point for them these last few minutes of this match.
I have no idea.
Now Big Vig gets Stinson back to his feet. Tyler Stinson does not want to be in that corner as another tag is
Take a
made.
look at that real quick.
Oh, elbow by Jason Jackson.
Snap mirror takedown.
Holy crap,
And they,
first thing I
it's
see on
almost like
Twitch
Jackson
moves.
and Vig are toying
They are.
with Tyler Stinson.
Oh,
Oh, but did you see
Tyler
it?
Stinson got up quickly in a big clothesline.
I don't believe Jackson caught all that.
He
and that's-
didn't. Oh, there's a cover there by Stinson. And a kick out at 2. Stinson trying to make a tag to his partner. So close, but Jason Jackson drags him back towards his corner.
Yeah. Oh, he's
Went for that kick, but Jackson ducked out of the way. Oh, going for another cover. And a 2 count.
You can't cover Tyler Stinson like that. I don't care how big he is.
Not.
Big Vic calls
No.
for the tag. He gets it.
There it is.
And
What a beast of a man Big Vig is. Ah, huge elbow to the spine.
they are just physically dissecting at the Evolution Tyler Stinson at this point.
Uppercut there by Big Vig. HR Nightmare dominating this matchup.
I'm a little surprised as much momentum as the Balance has had. They've really been controlled here in this matchup.
Couple shots to the chin. Ah! Super kick by Tyler
Jackson
Stinson. Makes the
Jackson made a
tag.
but
Stephen Ashburn in. Jason Jackson in now. Huge elbow. Running knee there by Ashburn. Almost knocked Big Vig off. There he goes.
Oh, and look at this, set him up.
There it is, ETA.
He caught him with the evolve to
ETA.
Ash.
Big Vig unable to get the. There's a cover and 3 count. That's it.
They were a great tag team.
The balance.
Man,
Defeating
they worked well
Nightmare
together.
off that ETA.
You got to give Tyler Stinson a lot of credit. He made Ashburn a somewhat likable guy during this time.
Honestly, yeah.
Every threat that has come their way to their tag team titles, they've been able to overcome. We still don't really have clarification.
He deserves a Nobel
who the
Prize
number
for that,
one
like
contenders to their
humanity or
titles
something.
are.
Yes.
Too many teams in that picture right now. Hey, but coming up, Jason Bravo against the Demon of Batu. We'll be right back.
Well, I like that a lot. That match will be next.
The Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy is the only establishment in Colorado to get professional wrestling training from professionals with connections available nowhere else. MPWA is the official training facility of NRW Pro Wrestling and offers a training program that focuses on the full professional wrestling experience, including proper fundamentals, in-ring technique, cardio conditioning, and much more. Here you will also have access to Grudge MMA Training Center's complete list of courses and equipment, as well as attending NRW's tapings and major events, getting up close and personal with world-class talent. If you are serious about being a professional wrestler, then MPWA is the place for you. Located off of I-76 in Sheridan, inside Grudge MMA Training Center in Arvada, Colorado.
You have no idea what's coming.
We got Zach Dane versus Mario Banger to look forward to at Milestone 6.
God help us all.
Come in.
Excuse me, Mario, do you have a second?
Hold on, Miss TV announcer. Unfortunately, I can't give you any ratings right now because I'm multitasking over here, doing some biceps curls over here and analyzing my opponent for Milestone 6, Jack Stain. They call him Godzilla. He looks like Godzilla. 285 pounds, 6'4", pretty impressive. But you know who he reminds me of? You know that new crappy movie, The Ghostbusters, with all the females. What a crappy movie. And there is that Staples marshmallow guy in there. Jack Stain looks like that marshmallow guy. Full of fructose. His muscles are just full of fructose. That's how he looks like. But nothing else. Hey, excuse me, female. That's a male bathroom over here.
Really? That's okay. You're still allowed to use it.
And that was Phoenix.
All right. So I was able to create a power-up option on the Twitch channel specifically. You can't do it on YouTube. But there is a power-up option for 1,000 bits. And it's labeled the Wake Band. So anytime that power-up is active, we and anyone else here on the show cannot talk about the wake for 30 minutes. And then after 30 minutes, we can resume. However, viewers, go ahead.
Well, how is that going to affect Coastal's health for him not
I
being
don't
able to
know.
talk about the wake?
And
Yeah, but
if
you guys also can't talk shit about him either. So
no, exactly, which is the thing. So let's say someone does a power up as we're talking about, a member of the wake or the wake in general. We got to think on the fly here and come up with new names for these such people because we cannot mention the wake for 30 minutes. So,
well, we're going to show off our thinking skills.
yes, we're going to show off our thinking skills on this show. Coastal, not so much because he might have a culinary, but
what's going to happen to my colon?
your
You said
coronary.
culinary.
I think, yeah. I was like, we're talking about cooking on this show again? Is
Speech
that what's
we
going
were
on?
talking
I'm
about
sorry.
something else.
Speech impediment. I'm sorry. Coronary. Better? Douche.
I was just Sean. Those are two different things, and I wanted to understand what you thought I was going to have.
So yes, that is now active currently. It probably won't get used till next week, but it could happen at any time for the rest of the night and for the future. So just be aware. I also put a high price tag of 1,000 bits because if I just put 100 there, everybody's going to be doing it constantly over and over and over and over again. So if nobody wants us to really talk about the wake that much, they can pay the 1,000 bits.
Plus, we need the money.
Yeah, we're broke people. Come on now.
We're back for more action here on Charge. And once again, you're going to see Jason Bravo.
Look at all that
exciting
hair.
Talent from Utah in the Applaudorium that he likes to call it. Where exactly is the Applaudorium?
We haven't seen Bravo in a very
I'm sure
long
it wouldn't
time,
come
have
up on
we?
Apple Maps.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Crowd favorite is Jason Bravo.
Maybe that's right next to the Bravoseum.
That
Does he
does
have
not
a tough
happen
task
very
at
often
hand
where
tonight,
Bravo is a fan favorite.
The demon of
That's
Batu.
true.
Kind of liking Jason Bravo more and more.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring, being accompanied by Abraxas, hailing Forbidden Valley. Please welcome the Demon of Batu.
This very strange individual is a Batu.
Perfect way to describe him. Strange. What
I
about
was going to say,
Abraxas?
which
Even
individual
weirder.
is strange? Because I think they both are.
They both are, yeah.
Although he might be strange and weird, the Demon of Batu, well, he has been on a tear in NRW lately and been almost unstoppable. And as much as I hate to admit it, I think Abraxas has a lot to do with that.
I would agree. He's helped Abatu in a few spots in his last few matches. And I think they summoned some sort of power from that skull that Abraxas is holding. Jason Bravo doesn't know what to make of Abatu.
I don't think he's ever faced anybody the likes of Abatu.
Abraxas looking like the long-lost member of the Blue Man Group over there.
There's the bell. Interesting matchup.
I was
here.
thinking it's very Sin Bodhi-esque.
Abatu
And
with a surprise attack there. And now we see that power with that huge chop. Another chop.
And to say that there is a contrast of styles, that would be an understatement. Is Jason Bravo technically sound, but likes mat wrestling? Abatu, there's nothing technical about Abatu.
Just raw power from Abatu. Look at Abraxas already causing a distraction. And Batu whipped into the ropes by Bravo, and there's a nice takedown. Ah, great move there by Jason Bravo.
And, well, Jason Bravo able to get an early upper hand in this matchup.
And there's a back body drop there by Jason Bravo.
That's a big man, Batu to get. Well,
Jason Bravo showing his strength off.
Abraxas once again on the ring apron. Referee has to get Abraxas down. This
Bravo has his back turned to Batu right now, not smart. And he paid for it.
He just got his head knocked off by Batu.
Huge kick.
Right in the
And
jaw.
Batu going for the, just choking him.
Batu has no regards for the rules. I don't even think he understands the NRW rule book.
Ref tells him to stop choking him. Stare down with the ref. And there's Bravo with a shot to the midsection. Another one. Huge headbutt, though. Stops that attack from Jason Bravo.
I don't know how you deal with a demon. You know, Batu, he's got no soul.
Working on that left shoulder now of Jason Bravo is Batu. Bravo getting back up to his feet, up to one knee now. Now on his feet. There's a shot to the midsection, trying to break that hold. Big kick by Batu. As he sends Bravo into the ropes, and there's a boot there by Bravo.
Well, Batu dropped his head.
Misses with the clothesline. Another kick there by Bravo.
Almost like a fisherman
suplex, and he goes for the pin.
He's
shoulder not down, though.
Batu wisely moving his shoulder so it couldn't make the pinning attempt.
Smart move there by Batu.
I didn't know that Batu had that kind of intelligence in him.
Jason Bravo now looking to regain that momentum. There's a slap to the face.
I don't know, maybe he caught him with the face. Have you seen those nails, Batu?
And there's a pickup there by Batu. Huge slam.
This is where
Batu just kind of stalking his prey right now.
Batu definitely has a power advantage. There's no doubt about that.
Went for a big splash, but Bravo rolled out of the way.
That would have been the end of Jason Bravo if he wouldn't have.
And there's Bravo, huge clothesline. And there's a huge elbow takes him down. Another shot. Batu is reeling right now, misses with the clothesline. There's Bravo showing that strength. Big slam. What a nice series of moves from Jason Bravo. And there's a knee to the side of the face. Leg drop there by Jason Bravo. Batu in trouble right now. There's an elbow drop there by Jason Bravo.
This is a situation we haven't seen Batu in a long time.
I can't remember seeing a Batu in a position like this. Jason Bravo.
But he was able to.
Unable to get that.
Well, he was able just to swat away Jason Bravo.
Oh my goodness.
He folded him like an accordion on that one.
What a clothesline by
Roll
Batu.
through clothesline. I haven't seen that before. That's cool.
And
some sort of howl now. I wonder if this might be setting him up for his finisher.
Very demonic howl.
Is this the end of Jason Bravo? Huge power
What a power bomb. That's got to be it.
Cover. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you're not getting up from a power bomb like that. Batu.
That was a dominant win that we don't normally see out of a Batu.
What did he just do?
I think he just drew an X on Jason Bravo's head.
What kind of mark is that? Is that some like kind of demonic mark symbol?
What a big victory for Batu.
This is getting scary. Batu has been on a tear, unstoppable.
Great way to describe Batu's recent run, Lucas. Well, coming up, we got the Left Coast Gorillas taking on Dangerously Handsome in a tag match.
Do you realize what you just said? The Left Coast Gorillas versus Dangerously Handsome. First time in almost a year we've seen Dangerously Handsome in our main event. That's the year still to come.
What a matchup. We'll be right back.
NRWProWrestling.tv is the only place to rent or purchase digital copies of NRW's major events, past episodes of Charged, and exclusive
footage from a training session that took place earlier this week with Nikita as she prepares for her match against Titus Machiavelli for Milestone 6. You are not going to believe what happened. Take a look.
Come on.
Training with Jason Noel there.
What are you doing? I'm here for you. You know that, right?
Oh! No.
Hey. Chill out. I don't need to chill out. Chill out. Relax. Hey, stop. Relax. Get your hands off.
She was seeing Titus that whole time.
Main event time.
The contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. They weigh in at 428 pounds. They are the team of Danger D, Sammy Six Guns Jr. Together, they are Dangerously Handsome!
Well, John Madden, this is the first opportunity for you to see one of the most legendary tag teams in NRW history. Dangerously Handsome. You've got the longest reigning NRW champion of all time, 463 days in Danger Dean, teaming up with one of the most accomplished wrestlers ever in Sammy Six Guns Jr.
I've seen what both men can do solo. I'm excited to see what they do as a team.
They have quite a history with the Left Coast Gorillas.
And their opponents. They hail from California. They are...
Wow, not even waiting for the match to start. Bell hasn't even rung yet.
No, referee's got to get control.
Sammy Six Guns and Anaya starting off. Big shot by Sammy Six Guns Jr. And we got Danger Dean and Hoodlum fighting outside the ring right now.
There is such a history between these two teams. You know, it was well over a year ago. Titus Machiavelli.
Six Guns drives his knee to the side of the face of Anaya.
Titus Machiavelli started a tag team tournament, and these were two of...
Pit. There's Anaya reeling in the corner as Danger Dean is in the matchup now.
And this, once again, this is a reunion of sorts for Dangerously Handsome.
Forearm shot by Danger Dean. Tag made to Sammy Six Guns.
As I was saying that, you know, that tag team tournament well over a year ago, Dangerously Handsome was, you know, well on their way to becoming tag team champions. Well, Tyler Cintron attacked Sammy Six Guns Jr., took him out of action, and he was not able to be at Never Broken. And that was the last time that we saw Dangerously Handsome team. Oh, beautiful.
Nice counter there. It looks like he's dragging Sammy Six Guns. There's a tag made to Hoodlum. Takedown there by the Left Coast Gorillas. And Six Guns, nice counter to get out of that headlock attempt by Hoodlum.
And you know, a lot of people wondered, would Dangerously Handsome ever get back together after Danger Dean, you know, almost sort of turned his back on his partner there for a while.
Tag made to Anaya.
Oh.
Drop toe hold there by Sammy Six Guns.
But it's so great to see them reunited once again.
And as a tag made to Danger Dean. Shot to the midsection. Setting up for a suplex, and nice suplex by Danger Dean. Goes for the cover, 1. And a kick out at 2. There's some of that bad blood you've alluded to, Lucas.
Right.
Danger Dean and Hoodlum talking to each other.
Well, you know, never at New Year's Revolution, it was Danger Dean versus Hoodlum.
Sammy Six Guns Jr. in the match now. Showing his strength. Suplex there on Hoodlum. Or Anaya, excuse me.
What? I do that all the time. I usually do it on purpose. This. I have a hard time believing that the NRW Nation would be chanting for the Gorillas. Oh, beautiful pinning combination here.
There's the cup. Foot's on the rope. Has a 2 count. Danger Dean tagged in. And kick to the midsection.
You gotta wonder if there's maybe a little rust between these two. Sammy Six Guns and Danger Dean not tagging up for over a year.
That's a great point. Both men working through that right now. Danger Dean, kick to the chest there. There's a roll up and kick out at 2.
You know, Sammy Six Guns Jr., he's had his sights set on the NRW title, as does Danger Dean.
There's a tag. Sammy Six Guns in now. Look at the strength of Sammy Six Guns Jr. Gut wrench suplex right there. Awesome show of strength. There's a cover.
And let's not forget.
Just a 1 count that time.
Let's not forget, as of now, Danger Dean is the #1 contender to the Charge Championship. Anaya is the Charge Champion, and therefore, you know, it's scheduled at Milestone 6. As of right now, Anaya to take on Danger Dean at Milestone 6, which we are just a few weeks away from that huge event.
Jawbreaker there by Anaya, and he makes that tag to Hoodlum. Drop toe hold again by Sammy Six Guns. Hoodlum unable to mount any offensive attack.
July 30th looks to be the biggest event in NRW history. We've got Iron Man Rob Conway is going to be there. The NWA World Heavyweight Champion Jax Dane. We know that Titus Machiavelli is going to face Nikita LaFleur.
Still in shock over that match.
And the Lockettes division.
As we all are.
You can't wait.
Here comes Anaya. Hoodlum rolls him up.
The Gorillas almost
count.
stole one there.
There's the tag now. And Six Guns, nice arm drag there. Working on that left arm of Anaya. Steps through and knee right to the arm. As a tag, Danger Dean coming in now. Kick to the midsection.
And it looks, it looks to me that Dangerously Handsome is right where they left off a year ago.
The leg and kick out at 2. Headlock by Danger Dean. Dangerously Handsome in control right now.
It just feels right to have Dangerously Handsome working as a tag team. They're so fun. We saw they get along so well.
Huge shot by Anaya, sends Danger Dean down. Anaya picks him back up. Forearm shot again. And this is not the corner Danger Dean wants to be in. Tag made. Here comes Hoodlum. Scoop slam there by Anaya. Huge leg drop there by Hoodlum.
Big time elevation.
Hooks the leg, covered, and kick out at 2.
Looks to be that the Gorillas have switched momentum here.
And here comes Anaya. Onslaught of kicks right now from the Gorillas. Hoodlum back in, continuing the kicks. Danger Dean taking a beat down in that corner.
Quick in and out tags by the Gorillas as they're just pound. Dean able to shove.
Nice counter by Danger Dean.
Shoved Anaya all the way back to his corner.
Six Guns in the match now. Takedown there by Sammy Six Guns. Again, working on that arm. Drops the knee to it.
Sammy Six Guns is made his intentions perfectly clear. He wants to become NRW champion.
Sends him into the corner. There's a tag made. Here comes Danger Dean. And Dean, big shot. Huge clothesline.
And they are working great as a tag team once again.
Anaya rolls out of the ring to gather himself. I think they've shaken off that rust they might have had earlier.
Gorilla's trying to regroup here. And Charge rolls on.
Here comes Sammy Six Guns. Here comes Danger Dean to meet him outside. Huge chop, and another one. Big time chops from both men.
Right out in front of us here.
Dangerously
This
handsome.
has become kind of gotten a little out of hand.
Both men throwing into each other. Down goes Hoodlum. Down goes Anaya. Right into the chairs.
Both men are down. The Gorillas are in a bad way. And Dangerously Handsome are in complete control. We'll be back with more Charge right after this. This main event rolls on.
NRW would like to thank Lady Luck Tattoo for being an official sponsor of NRW Sports Entertainment. Lady Luck is a clean and professional establishment with amazingly talented.
Dangerously Handsome taking on the Left Coast Gorillas, and right now Anaya and Dean in the ring. And, well,
big shot by Anaya there.
Looks like the Gorillas have gained control once again.
Pulling Danger Dean up by his hair is Anaya. Disrespectful. There's a tag made. Here comes Hoodlum.
You say disrespectful like you're surprised. Would you expect anything else?
Big drop kick there by Hoodlum. I guess I wouldn't expect anything else, Lucas. And there's a 2 count.
The Gorillas and the whole 4-Point Cartel, nothing but disrespectful thugs. You know, they tried to bully Zero Cool, beat the hell out of that young kid. Well, thanks to Dangerously Handsome, they were able to save him from a beatdown, and also
led to this match tonight. Thrown by his hair, Danger Dean.
And you got to think that Curtis Cole, he also has issues with Anaya and Hoodlum.
Curtis Cole defeated Anaya last week.
Sure did. He also got his skateboard broken, a very expensive skateboard.
Huge uppercut there by Anaya. Hoodlum with a running drop kick and a reverse cannonball. What a series of moves from the Gorillas.
As much as I don't like them, they are.
There's the cover, hooks the leg, and kick out at 2.
There's a reason that Hoodlum is the NRW champion, that Anaya is the Charge champion.
Sammy Six Guns cheering on. Danger Dean trying to get him to make that tag, but he is stuck in the corner he does not want to be in.
Snapmare by Anaya, getting some momentum. Oh!
Wow, what an uppercut that was.
That could be it right here.
There's the cover, and kick out at 2.
Dean, like I've said many times before, the longest reigning NRW champion of all time. He's got a lot of fight and heart.
That is being put to the test right now as the Gorillas are taking it to him. Headlock applied by Anaya in the center of the ring. Danger Dean looks like he might be fading right now.
It's a great observation. But no, he's
getting back up.
Gets up to his feet.
Shot to the midsection, trying to get out of this hold. He gets out of it. Back down, though.
Once again, the momentum gets stopped.
Here comes the cover. 2 count there. Anaya.
And that was just you got to believe that was just to go to me in the ring.
Both men now working on Danger Dean as the ref has his back turned. Left Coast Gorillas in complete control of this match. Dragging the bottom of the boot across the side of Danger Dean's face is Hoodlum. Can Sammy Six Guns get into this match? Can Danger Dean make a tag to him? He needs to desperately.
Right now, the Gorillas are cutting off the ring, not allowing that to happen.
Double hip toss.
Wow.
Leg drop and a knee to the side of the face. Here comes a cover. This might be it. And kick out at 2. Danger Dean stays in it. I don't know how.
He's got an extra something in the gas tank, I guess. I don't know.
I think it was just instinct kicking out of that.
This match is taking a lot out of Danger Dean, and Sammy Six Guns is chomping at the bit to get in this matchup.
Shot to the side of the face there by Anaya.
You just see that very wisely Anaya did that behind the ref's back.
Otherwise, it would have been a disqualification.
Absolutely. You haven't been here long, but you're catching on there, John Madden.
Shot to the midsection by Anaya. Another shot. Getting out of that corner he does not want to be in. Oh. Double clothesline of both men.
Well, they were thinking the same thing.
Who can make a tag first?
This could decide.
Referee starting that 10 count.
This could decide the outcome, whoever makes the tag first.
Danger Dean is close to Sammy Six Guns, but Anaya grabs that foot. Oh, there's the kick by Danger Dean.
Caught him in the side of the head.
Maybe that's what he needs to make that tag.
Anaya.
There it is. Sammy Six Guns Jr. into the match. Huge clothesline. Another one sends him down. Drop kick.
And that caught him square in the face.
Showing that strength of Sammy
Anaya
Six
not
Guns
too,
Jr.
or Hoodie not too eager to get in there to help Anaya.
What a move there by Sammy Six Guns Jr.
Six Gun is fired up. He's
Sammy
getting
Six
fully
Guns.
loaded. This is Six Guns.
Tag made to Danger Dean.
Dean looks like he could be going for the spear. No.
Oh,
He
what a
turned
move by
it into
Anaya.
a monkey flip.
Wow. There's interference by Hoodlum. Oh, takes out his own teammate, does Anaya.
Dean able to get out of the way.
Hoodlum is down on the side of the ring now.
Dean kicks Anaya off.
Oh, there's a tag made to Sammy Six Guns Jr. Six Guns. Oh, showing that strength.
What a modified suplex there.
What a move by Sammy Six Guns Jr. A tag made once again to Danger Dean. Oh, there's a spear by Danger Dean.
That's gotta be
cover. Is this it? 3, there it is. Dangerously handsome pulls it off.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Sammy Six Guns Jr., Danger Dean, dangerously handsome.
Both men have their eyes on NRW Gold. Danger Dean has his eyes on Anaya's Charge Championship. Sammy Six Guns has his sights clearly set on Hoodlum's NRW Championship. And what a statement they made by defeating both men here tonight.
They haven't tagged in so long. They came in, shook that rust off. Great performance by Dangerously Handsome. What a way to close out NRW Charge with Lucas Bradwell. I'm John Madden. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you next time.
Nikita, stop.
Just leave me
Stop.
alone.
No, I will not leave you alone. Get out. Do not get out here. I'm not going into the women's restroom. Nikita, get out here, please. What the hell?
Don't!
I will touch you if I want to. What the hell is your problem?
You're not going to sit there and you're not going to lay a hand on me because the lack of disrespect I've had around here from you and so many other individuals. I've had no support. I've been kicked down. I've been ridiculed. And
By who?
By everybody.
By who?
Ever been
By
in my
me?
life.
By me? I'm the only one here that supports you. And you go and you disrespect me and everything.
That's baloney, man.
No, it's not
It
baloney.
is. I am not sitting here and I'm not going to argue with you because you have no idea how hard I have worked for this my entire life.
I'm the only one that doesn't. Son of a bitch! You need to calm your ass down! Calm your ass down! And don't you ever put your hands on me again!
All that I got to say is Titus is fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to be a good day for Titus.
No. All right, that's still a few weeks away, I think, based on the timeline that I have.
I think we got 2 more episodes charged left. I believe.
Something like that, yeah. We're getting pretty close. Yeah. So that is going to conclude the rewind portion of it. Thoughts on Dangerously Handsome getting back together and laying the smack it down on the gorillas?
I think everything is boiling over for Milestone 6. It's fun to watch this. It's fun to see how everything culminates. Dangerously Handsome is always cool to see together. Bravo being somewhat nice to the fans, that was cool. So every week you get to see something that you may not expect from people you might not expect it from.
I also love seeing Coastal trying to like gather himself as he watches Ashburn, who is
Ugh.
actually somewhat of a fan favorite in this point in time. Mainly because he's teaming with Tyler Stinson, but yeah.
Right, but I still know what I'm getting. Like,
Just hating over Ashburn for literally no reason. He seems like a nice guy.
Well,
John,
I don't know if we
I've
go
seen the other people you consider nice guys, so I'm not sure that phrase means what you think it means.
He was nice to me.
Yeah, Hunter, you missed all the fun, buddy. We're about to wrap it up.
Yeah, it's that magic time.
All right. Live events coming up for R&B.
Yeah, we got not 1 but 2 coming up this weekend. We are going to be back at Romero's on Saturday night up in Lafayette, Colorado. Romero's Canine Club and Tap House. We're going to be doing more Ignition tapings, so make sure you get your tickets for that. And then we're back up in beautiful Conifer, Colorado on Sunday at the Snowpack Tap Room and Pizzeria. You remember they've got a new location, uh, still up in Conifer, but just on a different side of the highway. And we had a great time last time we were there a couple months ago. So uh, seems like that spot is going to be building more and more. So definitely one of the funner venues we have because of the tremendous backdrop of the Rocky Mountains all around us. So get out there. That show starts at 4 o'clock. So kind of a late afternoon show there. So got a lot going on still. We're still in the middle of our big busy season. September and October are still busy, so no rest for the wicked.
And does anything need to be said, Coastal, about tonight's episode?
Yeah, Colorado Cups was really good. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Congratulations to Remy and Caden are going to bring the house down.
All right. And we will be back next week, same time, same place, for another episode of Dudes and Belts Recharge. For myself, Johnny Deathdrop, Lucas Bradwell, and the Coastal one up there, Coastal Crusader. We will see you guys next week for another episode. As always, folks, stay safe, stay classy, and we'll see you on the next one.